Good evening, everybody. This is Powder Stocks, and I'm coming to you guys with another Tesla update. So we played our bullishness from the call I gave you guys. We saw a run right up into those 268.50s, 269, just as we talked about, and we were denied entry. So if we kind of investigate here a little bit further, right, you can see that that's the candle closes, right? So this this afternoon in any area of consolidation, if you follow me, right, with the Potter box method, we seemingly have broken cost basis. Now, what you're looking at, right, and if you're moving, okay, you're under control. If you're moving up, you're in a downtrend. You're under some sense of control, right? And so, I'm obviously utilizing that more on a lower time frame, but we can see, and this is basically the top of the box right here. So this, and then we're going to throw cost basis right here. So ultimately, it would be an open underneath 253.30, which is going to be the one of the targets for tomorrow. 253.30. We have 252, but I'm sticking with the 253.30. This is important because again, I have I have a reason, and I think the chart has influenced a sense of bearishness, just in the way that the stock is behaving on its way up and where it made its way up. So and also kind of how I would prefer to see, accumulation, um, even something like this, in order to keep a run sustained. But that kind of pulls us out a little bit further, where we can see that Tesla holding this uptrend, lots of points of contact here. And again, this is something where we typically include the wicks, and that's where you can really see those. I'm just giving this for most recent price action and control. So that being said, the bottom doesn't change. Caught that bounce. The bottom doesn't change. The only discrepancy that I have, and again, I'm going to tell you when I don't like even something about my own analysis. But here, I see this beautiful, right? And on the weekly, perfect uptrend. But here on the daily, you get this close out and then open on top. So we're going to call that a loss, temporary loss of control. That control was reestablished and a squeeze commenced. So as we look south, right, and we look towards where we've set our cost basis, um, this would imply that if you do, and it's entirely possible that you bounce, right, and pinch, this is side. This is space for Tesla to go sideways, where ultimately you could go and retest this box. Trend comes last, boxes are first, Potter boxes first. Above us, right, the buy floor. Now, first of all, getting above 264 is bullish. Opening above that is bullish. Reclaiming and holding 267.31, super bullish, right? That's where we can run to cost basis, which is the buy signal for me, and that is 272.50. 272.50. Now, 1, 2, 3, and again, something I'm not super keen about is that we do not have a clean bottom, right? Which means oftentimes to me means that an expansion, the channel hasn't fully found. We haven't even seen the bottom. But I have to go with the context clues that I'm given, right? And so that would be, off the wick right here. You can see you curl up, you hold there. So I like that. Obviously, boxes first in confluence with this. But I expect a potential gap down. And with that gap down, right, it's going to be this simple. I'm going to lay it out. This floor, which is 255, looks like 255.88. That floor on the bounce held, lower time frame can hold it, the same cost basis, right? But this time it's going to be the imbalance, which is going to be at 260, 260.61. It is super possible, right, that bounce sends us right. Ooh, I hate when it does that angle thing. Right back up, right where we could see. And again, channels are second, right? Again, what I'm describing here is basically a squeeze, right? Yesterday, today, right? We saw big moves down, which we called these. And then today, right? Or tomorrow, right? Candle's going to open up right here. It is super possible with this room and the confluence above to see a pop up to that resistance, a fake out, potential fake out of this downtrend, and then a return back in. I'm not, listen, no biased. If this candle holds, grappling hook, for those of you guys who've taken the class, you want to pop up and hold the floor. If you do that, you're good. Don't care what the candle looks like. I don't care if it, unless it closes right at the bottom, we're good. All right. So general, obviously I day trade this every single day, been pretty successful in doing so. Got a little swing to the downside here, so probably going to look to take profit on that. But if 263 is broken and held, obviously we can't just derive everything from this time frame, but again, little discrepancies down here on the lower time frame. So again, right, that bounce, that 250 350, we're going to be looking for, for me, a candle close below 250 215 should lead us down into the 248.22s, so on and so forth. And again, we take this one step at a time, but I'm not scared to take this one right back up. And then, today, again, I'm not really good about bragging on social media, but today was a master class in channels and exhaustion when it comes to channels. And so tomorrow, right, bounce and reclaim of this channel, break into that 258.50 cost basis above us and balance right here. That's where we have the cost basis there, and you also have one right right here. So I don't have those boxed out, but there's one, right? And there's two. So that's going to be goal number one. This is really straightforward. And again, if you're interested in watching me live, you can do that via the Discord. I have a link in Twitter and just TikTok and all that other good stuff. So it's on wap.com. Or you can just again find my Discord. But anyway, I stream live on TikTok as well, so you can check me out here. And I also I'm going to be checking out Trading Views live streaming as well. I'll probably be doing that here soon because I'm pretty interested in checking that out. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.